Hey guys, welcome back to My Unpopular Opinion. Make sure you turn your post notifications on if you like my commentary and subscribe to the channel because we're going up over here, okay? So, if you're new to my channel, I just do funny commentary where I talk about topics, mainly Nicki Minaj. I want to branch off and do more topics, but of course, I think I speak the most passionately about Nicki, so that's just, what the people watch on this channel is me talking about Nicki because I am a true supporter of her and I believe in what she's doing. But anyway, yeah, I do commentary with a little bit of humor and a mouthy type of thing where I just talk shit. That's what I do. I talk shit over here, okay? So if you're into that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to make it a multifaceted channel, more diverse. But right now, the female rap conversation and Nicki, this conversation needs a lot of our attention right now. I just feel as far as Nicki and her career and everything goes, they try to put out a lot of negativity about her in the press. And I think it's important that if you love and support her, that we balance out that negativity and hate with positivity, okay? So that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, was to balance out some of the negativity, or, kind of even the playing field for some of the people that I like and believe in. And Nicki is one of those main people, if not the main person that I believe in and support. As I continue to work on this channel, you'll see more and more of the people that I support, but she's the main one. Okay, so speaking of Nicki, I'll just start the video off talking about her then. So I want to talk about how Nicki has just been looking so happy and just prosperous is the word that I get when I look at her right now. She is in her zone. She's chilling. Well, she ain't chilling. She working hard, but she make it look easy. She's getting into this tour. The more and more that Nicki is getting into this tour, the more and more shows that she does, the better and better it gets. And it just looks like she is getting more and more comfortable and just having fun on stage with her fans. And that's really what it's about. So I'm super happy for her that she's working, but she gets to enjoy the work she's doing because she gets to, get the love and support from her true fans on tour. That's what tour is about. All that fake internet stuff is one thing, but once a true artist goes on tour, that's when you get the real experience and you get to feel the real love and energy from the people who support you. So I'm happy that Nicki is getting to recharge with the love from the Barbs. But she went to the basketball game. I think it was the Knicks game. And I just looked at her and her family, and I can tell that that is where her happy space is. And people know that, obviously. That's why they always attack her family. But at that basketball game, the pictures of her, Papa Bear, and Kenny, they just look happy. And you can tell that Nicki feels complete when she is with her family. You can tell that's what she cares about the most. So I loved that the world got to see her. Not only are they getting to see the success on her tour, but they got a glimpse into her world as a mother and a wife right there front and center at the Knicks game. Now, this isn't the first game that Nicki has done. She goes to games with her family from time to time when she's out and about. But this one was just very special with the reactions because Papa Bear is a little bit older and he looks so much like Nicki. So I just love that people got to see how wholesome that was, and got to see Nicki's true spirit, which is really to just be a happy, fun-loving person and a mother and a wife now, as well as being the superstar that we know. So I wish that things could have just stayed on a positive note for Nicki throughout that whole time. But as we all know, Nicki, whenever they see her happy, they got to start doing stuff. It's always the powers that be working against her because they can't stand for her to be happy and prosperous, right? So Michael Kaiser, I'm sure we've all seen it on social media of him stalking Nicki. After the Knicks game, she was signing some autographs. First of all, everyone knew that Nicki was going to be at that game. Obviously, him and Atlantic did their research, and he decided to strategically show up to that game to see Nicki and probably to try to run into her. I think it was so whack and lame that label has allegedly done so much to work against her. And this man, Michael Kaiser in particular, allegedly, And for him to be keeping tabs on Nicki and her family and coming out there and then to have the audacity to speak to her, Nicki looked at him and she paid him dust. And Kenny was getting ready to rock his world real quick, but she pulled him out. And I'm happy that they, were able to move forward. You see how whenever you having a blessed, happy moment, that evil, demonic energy come to try to affect you, and you just got to rise above. And that's what Nicki did. She rose above it. But I know in that moment she thinking like, why are you here? What do you want from me? And this man, all roads lead back to Moose Nose Jay-Z. He's the main one who I think is obsessed with Nicki. I think he has a sick obsession with her and her career and her calling and the light that she has within her. And it's something wrong with his obsession with her, because this man, Michael Kaiser, is heavily connected to Jay-Z allegedly. And so I did see a post that said all roads lead back to Moose Nose, Jay-Z. And it's just like, it's scary, it's odd, but we're not going to focus too much on it right now. We know that Nicki is protected and she has her goals, and right now her goal is to be happy on tour. I'm also happy that Nicki is paying all the duds dust, and that's why they're flopping right now, okay? Botch Face B is flopping. Moosefoot, Moosefoot. I'm just playing. Bigfoot Megan flopping. That's why she got to try to do this song with Glorilla. When Nicki pays the girls dust, they can't do anything. And so her right now just focusing on her touring family, that's just the best move that she can make right now, and I love to see it, okay? Moving on to Ice Spice, okay? Ice Spice has been intertwined in a lot of conversations right now. She is definitely a hot commodity in the news for different reasons, okay? So number one, she did just win another Best Hip Hop Artist, which I'm actually happy for her. I feel like Ice, definitely makes waves. People try to clown her or whatever. I'm not even going to clown her. She does her thing or whatever, and she makes very strategic moves, which is smart. We like a girl who can have her own brain. That's kind of why I'm okay with Ice, because she typically has her own brain. But Ice Spice and Grandma Mistress Mulatto, okay? The milkmaid mulatto, Miss Piggy herself. Ice Spice and her were on the carpet together. We all saw that. And I'm sick of mulatto, Grandma Lotto fans trying to make it seem like they just try to twist the narrative of everything. Like, come on now. Strong, square chin Latto was scared of Ice Spice. She was scared. Ice was clearly not scared at all. Ice literally stood there, turned back around away to the fans to prolong it even more, to see, like, what is Latto gonna do? Grandma Piggy Latto did nothing, okay? Miss Piggy did nothing. She sat there. She tried to act like she couldn't see. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's just crazy to me how y'all really believe that this white Karen, and it ain't nothing wrong with being white, but it is when you trying to, she just give me white chicks, trying to act like something she not. But she always trying to act tough and hard. You tried to pull up to the Bronx with however many black cars. You talking about you just want a one-on-one, don't know why you so nervous. Do you tweet or do you rap? All this different stuff. Ice Spice was right there, girl. You the main one who been talking. Ice ain't said she was gonna do nothing. All she said was, "You think you the shit, bitch? You really?" What she say? You really the fart? You ain't even a fart, okay? So she ain't say she was gonna get it cracking with you. But obviously, the ones who do the most talking are always the ones that ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, that's how I know Ice ain't scared of her. She been holding her own against Latto this whole time, and Latto, every time she get the opportunity, she don't do nothing. Not only that, you were in the audience while Ice Spice got her award, and I just know that Miss Piggy is jealous of Ice, and she should be, because Ice Spice has the career that Latto wanted to have, and Ice Spice ain't even have to work as hard to get it. Not saying she don't work hard, but we know Miss Piggy the Mistress, Latto, been trying to do this, since she was a little girl wearing Barbie chains, idolizing Nicki Minaj. She been trying to work hard at it, sleeping with people, doing this, doing that, being a mistress, and she still can't really get that higher spot in rap. And now Ice Spice just come in, effortlessly does it. Latto, you fumbled a collab with Nicki. Ice Spice landed 2 collaborations with Nicki. You see, so the jealousy is definitely there. And we see why, because Ice Spice is just making the moves that she should make, and Latto's not. Latto's dumb to me. Latto don't have no brain. So that was that. I don't care what the Grandma Latto fans say on Twitter. Ice Spice literally was right there. Latto did nothing and was scared again, and she continued to embarrass herself. It's like, girl, stay up off the floor. Because last time she said she was putting it on the bathroom floor, and now she's still on the bathroom floor. Like, we're done with you, Miss Piggy, okay? So moving on from that weird situation to this weird situation with Chucky Face B, like Chucky Doll Face Bride of Chucky B. Like, I don't understand what's going on with her. She just, well, I do understand. We know that Cardi loves attention. We know that Cardi is no longer getting attention. Like Nicki said, when I'm around, but you know you become invisible, okay? Who won to play with Nicki? Okay, never mind. We ain't going there. But I think that is what's happening to Botch Face B right now, is that she is becoming invisible. Nicki, she was already in Nicki's shadow, and the more and more she kept trying to compete with Nicki, the more and further she goes into Nicki's shadow. And at this point, now the shadow is becoming non-existent. The music has been flopping, the publicity stunts are flopping. Nothing is working with her anymore. That formula of sympathy, payola, and attention seeking is no longer working. All the PR stunts, no longer working, because at some point the talent has to speak for itself, right? At some point the talent has to actually be present. And it's, people get sick of all the theatrics. Look at what's happening to Lil Nas X right now, right? Everyone loved all his theatrics and antics and games that he was playing, and it was cute, right? Now people are sick of it. Those things that he was doing before, they no longer work. The outrage that he tries to get with his visuals, it doesn't work anymore. And Cardi B is just like another him. It's like people are sick of the antics, and they're like, okay, so what can you really do? What's your real talent? And we see Cardi don't have none. I mean, Cardi's talent is being an influencer, maybe, or doing fashion or something, but her talent is not being in the rap conversation, because it's not what she does, and she ain't good at it, never been good at it, and never will be at it. Okay? So that's the issue with Cardi. And so it's flopping. Everything's flopping about her right now. And so she has to do whatever she can to get attention. And now her current thing to get attention is, going on social media doing rants. Raymonte mentioned her casually. She's a celebrity. Okay, people gonna mention you in conversations. You don't have to respond to every time someone says something about you, but she looks at it as an opportunity for publicity. That's why she did it. Raymonte just used her and created an analogy about black people being ghetto and how it's looked at as super ghetto and trashy, but when a non-black person like Cardi B, because she's not black, okay, does the whole ghetto thing, it's marketable and it's sellable. And that is a very true conversation. Whether y'all think he should have used her or not, he did, and it was valid, because she is another girl. Y'all say Sexy Red is trashy, disgusting, dirty, and dingy, but Cardi B, y'all was praising her for being trashy, praising her for it. Y'all say Suki is disgusting, trashy, blase splee. When a black girl is doing it, it's trashy. And this is them being themselves. Now, I don't know about Suki, but I know Sexy Red being herself. Cardi B was just cosplaying as a black woman, and you can tell she desperately wants to be one, and she will never be. You're not a black woman. So she started going on a rant with Raymonte about it. What she really don't like is the fact that he loves Nicki Minaj. That's why she even responded, okay? And she's trying to correlate the two, because Nicki's paying her dust, so she has to try to do anything she can to get the Barb's attention. And Barb's, don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. Don't even entertain that Chucky face girl. Please do not. Skeletor face B. We can't deal with it right now. Balloon body B. We ain't going for it. This is Gag City tour. We ain't focusing on that. But it's just crazy to me that she continues to attention seek over and over again, and it's just never gonna work. So after that, Ice Spice chimed in and said, well, maybe because I have one Dominican parent, but I also have another full black parent. So that's why they don't say the stuff about me and call me a Mexican or whatever the way they do for you. She ate Cardi up with that. I loved it. Yep, boop, girl, you ain't black. And I am, in other words. And after that conversation, Cardi is commenting, going crazy, doing her normal. She didn't go crazy, but to me it's going crazy, because it's like, girl, you having a temper tantrum. about something stupid. She tried to shade Ice and said, well, post those pictures you took of me at Vanity Fair. And I said, okay, and posted them, right? Now, at first I was confused. I'm like, Ice, why would you post those pictures? Like, why were you even taking those pictures when this girl has been shading Ice Spice from day one? Did we forget about when she went on stage and literally did Annie as her opening? She's been shading and trying to have an issue with Ice. So I wish that Ice would not have taken no photos with her, but Cardi wanted to be childish. And so Ice was like, okay, I'm not scared to post them, and posted the pictures. But it's kind of a weird position because it's like, Ice, that wasn't smart. Now, we know Ice has been playing every side of the fence for a little while. That's why she's been able to maneuver in the industry lately. But I don't think it was a good look for her to take those pictures or post them. So now a lot of us Barbs and people who support Nicki, we don't know how we feel about Ice in this moment. I know a lot of people have just said, like, off with her head. She's done for. We're kicking her out. We're not dealing with her. Nicki has already distanced herself slightly from Ice anyway. We know that Nicki is like clairvoyant or something, so she always sees ahead. I don't think she trusted Ice after a few things happened, and now she really ain't gonna trust her because, girl, you just taking pictures with Chucky Doll B. So some people were saying that Ice was like punking Cardi back, like, girl, I'm not scared to post them. Yeah, these are the pictures, boom, of us both. And then other people are saying like Ice was being fake and was trying to be in Cardi's face. I'm still on the fence about it. At the end of the day, I don't trust none of these little girls. Let's just be honest, okay? So I don't know how I feel about it. I think Ice needs to really, this is really her third strike. So she really might be out with the Barbs. First strike was going on tour with Doja Cat instead of Nicki Minaj. Second strike was sending in a verse to Kanye West for New Body, which was crazy that she even did that, then retracted it. And now you done did these pictures with Botch Face B. I don't know, Ice. I'm trying to like you. I'm trying to support you. I don't want to have to throw you to the wolves with the rest of the duds, but she not making it easy. So y'all, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video, and please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel, okay? Bye-bye.